think I did exactly what I was supposed to do. I kept up my end, and he's a counter puncher and a very powerful puncher. I was waiting for my opportunities, and he wasn't coming in at the right times, and he was staying back. He wasn't engaging. I was playing my angles and waiting for my opportunities like I always do. And he's a smart fighter. I got to hand it to him. But no, I felt I did the right thing. It's just I think I might needed a few more minutes, and I think I would have had a good chance to finish the fight when I had his back.
And one quick question, the jab obviously ended up being a great weapon for you tonight. Did you plan on it being that big in the game plan tonight, or did it just turn out to be working and that's what you stuck with it?
Yeah, I just react to what's in front of me, and you know, the target I was looking at, you know, the opening was the jab.
Thank you.
Rory, you seem to execute your game plan, frustrate your opponent. What was your reaction to the fans booing you executing the game plan and winning?
I didn't pay too much attention to it. I was focused on the task at hand, and I was waiting for the knockout to come. You know, I was being patient. You know, I think I did the right thing. I wasn't rushing in like a fool or like an amateur fighter. And sometimes knockouts, you know, they take a little bit of time. You gotta let it happen. And I wasn't forcing anything, and unfortunately I ran out of time.
And Dana, if I could follow up, you have a couple of big welterweight fights coming up with Condit and then GSP. Where do you see Rory going next in that scheme of things, and what's your reaction to the fans booing that kind of performance?
You know, we got to see how these two fights play out first. We'll see what happens and how it goes. I mean, I was on Twitter. I made it pretty clear I wasn't too excited about the fight. You know, when you get these fights where guys talk shit and a lot of stuff goes back and forth, the fights always suck. They really do. I think that, you know, for Ellenberger to go out and say he doesn't deserve to be in the top 10 and then not go out and try to prove that he doesn't deserve to be in the top 10, Ellenberger literally did nothing. His punch stat was close to 0, and you know, he shot in like the second round maybe one time, and he just literally did nothing. And in my opinion, Rory didn't do anything to try to go in and finish him and try to, you know, to put a stamp on it and make a statement, not only to the world, but, you know, to the guys who are in that division. So that's why people booed, and that's why people were, you know, not too happy about the fight. It was a highly anticipated fight that actually overshadowed the main event and didn't live up to the hype.
You know, the comments that Dana just made, he said that you did nothing. Do you feel the same way? I mean, can you just talk about what happened out there?
You know, I'm just really, you know, more disappointed in myself, but, you know, wasn't my night, you know. Didn't have a good night, and didn't pull the trigger. So I really have nothing to leave it at that, you know.
And just one more, if you don't mind. I mean, do you respect the way that Rory fought? Were you okay with his game plan coming into the fight?
Well, you know, I respect the fact that so much strategy goes into a fight, but you know, Rory's been very, very respectful and very respectful to me. But like I said, I'm very disappointed in myself.